to me in chemistry. Otherwise, chemistry was always a bouncer. But yeah, right after looking at all these simulations, things became much more easier in life. I come over here, olabs.edu.in, and you have got physics, chemistry, biology, maths, and English as well. Let me quickly open physics and show you something. And in the meanwhile, FET also got opened. So whatever you're looking at right now is FET website, and here you can see the simulations happening. I'll be able to move the torch in all different directions. The moment I turn it on, this is how you can see the torch, having its ray traveling from medium 1 to medium 2. Medium 2 is denser, which you can find out from the right side. Refractive index, I can change the refractive index as well, and depending upon the change in refractive index, you can see the bending of light. The reflection happens, you can measure the angle of reflection, angle of incidence from the normal, and science becomes interesting all of a sudden, right? So then I get the intensity. It shows over here 100%. Some part gets reflected and some get refracted. Now there are other concepts like total internal reflection, critical angle, and all those things. You can actually come to this website and know more about it. In case if I have to show some vibrance, dispersion of light and all, I need to turn on the white light. Here we go. And I need a prism. Yeah, the moment I do this, you can see the, let's expand it. Yeah, how about this? Yeah, this is nice, right? So a white light getting dispersed to 7 different colors and talking to the students. So generally in your lesson plan, if you talk about Faraday's law, I'm pretty sure you need at least 2 periods to explain the first Faraday's law itself. I mean, so English teachers can understand or social studies teachers can understand right now. The first law actually states that when magnetic field lines interact with a conductor, it induces an EMF in the circuit and a current passes through it. With one read, do we really understand this? No, it's not that easy. And that's why in lesson plan you have 3 or 4 periods at least. But with this simulation, life has become so easy. Just imagine, I have got the conductor over here, I've got the magnet over here. I can just turn on the field lines, and I just put it over here inside, and you can see that the magnetic lines are cutting the conductor over here, and the bulb glows. Faraday's first law is just done in 30 seconds. Forget about 3 periods, right? I just have another coil over here where the number of turns are less. So when the number of turns are less, then EMF induced is less. More EMF induced is more, and that's why the glow is more. I can even have the voltmeter over here, and I can keep working on this. This is fun. So FET is fantastic with respect to online simulations for chemistry, biology, physics, for all the subjects. In fact, even maths. If you want to talk about parabola and need to understand how parabola never meets each other, I mean the 2 points y square equal to 4x, you can know from this website. Right after FET, we were talking about olabs.edu. Now olabs is actually by Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, and it's governed by a firm called as CDAC. I think you can see on the right side on the top. Now CDAC is the one which is actually governing this, and they're just publishing this, hosting this probably, and this is directly by Government of India approved, funded by Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. OLabs is very good for grade 9, 10, 11, and 12 students for doing all those experiments on the computer, which you generally do inside the lab. So I just come over here, you can see that it's grade 9, all related experiments. Grade 10, all related experiments. Similarly, grade 11, grade 12. So this is actually directly mapping to CBSE, but I'm pretty sure like either 1 or 2 of your experiments will match ICSE as well. I mean, it's not that in 11th and 12th you don't read about electronics at all. No, it's not going to be the case, right? Ultimately, it's more of age appropriateness rather than curriculum following. So here you can see that record notebook may you write aim, the theory, yeah, and all those things, learning outcomes, procedure. I have never written a record notebook. Generally during my days, some of you might relate to this. Boys used to give record notebooks to the girls to write it. You didn't do this in your school days. Some teachers are like, no, I worked in a girls' school and things like that. I was very fortunate. I got very good friends who were girls. One of them actually became my wife as well right now. So yeah, just one of them. So here we have simulator right over here. So in simulator, what you can do is in animation, you have the complete video of how to perform this experiment over here. And in simulator, you have these, different ports and all. You can make the connections. So I just click on this and I click over here. I click on this and I put it over here. See, I don't think so I showed this much of sincerity in my lab. to connect the wires as much as I'm showing it right now to connect the wires over here. Well, a little bit of use of engineering end of the day. Yeah, I just click over here, I put the key inside, and you can see the change in reading. Yeah, can you see that? It's digital ammeter 9.518 and voltmeter. And this is a very classic instrument called as rheostat. For a long time, I did not know this was rheostat to change the resistance. And after changing the resistance, depending upon the length of the wire, the resistance gets changed, and I can see the change in the ammeter and voltmeter reading, which I can put it on the box over here, tabular column, and I can verify V equal to IR. And that's how Ohm's law is verified without going to the school, without actually making an experiment. That's nice, right? I click on video and I have got the real life video as well over here. Then Viva questions, the irritating part actually for the students, and it keeps on going. So OLabs and FET are two important platforms from which online simulations could be accessed. There are so many others, and I would like to request all the teachers out there to please check it out. Suppose in this case, if anybody wants to get into the details of other simulator softwares and all, I would like to request you to please join the training program. We have an elaborate session on simulations. We talk about at least 15 to 16 simulator softwares with which you can cater to multiple different subjects, including social studies and English as well. So let me quickly go to the next one, and next one is my favorite when it comes to mathematics. How many of you have used this? It's called as desmos.com. Desmos.com is one of the classic ways with which you can actually talk to the students. I mean, you have different tools over here. I'm opening graphing calculator and geometry tool. And here comes the interesting part. So when I click on graphing calculator and when I type an equation, say for example, x plus y equal to 5. How about that? The moment I type an equation like this, you can see that there's a line that's getting plotted over there on the graph. Now, there are maths teachers who teach the students saying that whenever the equation has degree 1, it's called as a linear equation, right? Well, linear equation is called as a linear equation because it plots a line on the graph. Line, linear. Now, that's a nice way to understand, right? In fact, if I write another equation where the equation is not linear, that means the degree is not 1. I'm going to make the equation with degree 2. So let me put x, and there is a max keyboard right below here. I click on x square, I press y, then again y square equal to say about 4. Yeah, so the moment I type 4, you can see that there's a circle that's getting plotted, and that is why this is called as quadratic equation. Yeah, maybe it has got 4 answers to it or something like that. Yeah, so the point over here is for maths teachers and maths learners, everything that you write on the notebook, and if you call that as an algebraic expression or an equation, it actually represents some kind of a geometrical figure. That's how max is learned with inclusiveness. You can't really divide algebra and geometry. For the first time, the students will be like, oh my God, this I did not know this. There are so many students in grade 8 to whom I was teaching quite some time back. They were like all in surprise when they came to know that there's nothing called as algebra. It's all about shapes and patterns in the universe, which is called as mathematics. And many chose to be a mathematician in the future. My point indirectly over here is a student's career is determined. A student's career is determined based on the way a subject is taught to the person. If today I am a mathematician, if I'm a scientist, the credit is just not for me. It's about that teacher who taught that topic, which was really tough in a very nice way. That's where that wow factor comes, and I'm like, I'm going to be an engineer because of Ruchi Sharma, because of Ambedkar sir, and whoever it is. I just named some of the teachers of mine. Yeah, let's go to quickly next topic. So here in Desmos, you have another area called as graphing calculator. I click on the circle and I try to expand it. And the moment I do, you can see a circle coming over here. In fact, this acts just like a blackboard. In case if you do not have a blackboard, of course, we do not have a blackboard right now to represent things and show to the students virtually. You can use whiteboards and stuff like that. Desmos has got mathematical whiteboard, and that's what they call that as what to say, maths tools, geometry tools, or something like that. Here you can see that. So if I have to know the radius of it, I just click on the center. I click on the arc. Oh, it's not the arc. One of the points on the circle. I click on the tools, and I select the radius and label it. That is 2.62. Yeah, we got that right. Now, what is the circumference of this circle? You can ask the students, and we can talk about it. I can make a cyclic quadrilateral here itself. Yeah, and I can measure. For cyclic quadrilateral, we need to know that opposite the sum of opposite angles of a quadrilateral should be 180 degrees supplementary. 99 plus 81, that's 180. Even if you draw it on the board, it's not going to be as clear as this. So that is why this Desmos tool, it's really fantastic. And once you get addicted to this, you wouldn't feel like using a normal blackboard at all. One beautiful thing about this whole pandemic situation and the way the classes are happening right now is we have explored so many tools that we are going to take back once the school goes back to the way it used to be. I mean, even if the schools are reopening right now, many of us over here would prefer to use tools like this rather than, just putting it on the board. That's one good part. So yeah, I really appreciate the change. Right after this, if I have to make a parallel line, I just click on this. If I want midpoint, parallel, perpendicular, I can just click on this. Click here, click here. I got the parallel line, the transversal, yeah, and the angle measurement, all those things could be done. Yeah, so this is with respect to Desmos. And for the teachers who want more in mathematics apart from Desmos, you can go with this website called as geogebra.org, which we will be dealing in detail during the training session, and robocompass.com. Robocompass.com, this is the other website for mathematics, which again we will be dealing in detail during the training. So there are three websites that I set for mathematics right now: desmos.com, geogebra.org, and robocompass.com. So these are the three websites with which you can play around with different concepts of maths. And for any beginner, for the first time, if you're going ahead, I would really recommend you to go with Desmos. You don't have too much of complications over here. Simply type things over here, and things get automatically updated. In case if anybody is looking out for some mobile application on mathematics, Microsoft Math Solver is the best. Microsoft Math Solver understands what you're writing on the notebook. You can simply scan whatever you're writing on maths and it will give you a solution. It could be two equations with two variables, or it could be an equation with an equal to and put a question mark. Scan it and you'll get the answer. That's the best part of Microsoft Math Solver. All you need to know have is the application on your mobile phone, which is free of cost. And anything else? That's all. That's it. An application and an Android mobile phone. That's all. So right after desmos.com, I would like to talk to some teachers out there like social studies and English teacher. Yeah, let me quickly go to this, my favorite again, Google Earth. So Google Earth is not, confined to one subject teacher as such. I've seen Google Earth being used by math teachers as well out there, and it all depends upon the way you use it. So by the time this gets loaded, I would like to give you one simple analogy to understand how all of these things, are interrelated. Now, say for example, we have many different people out there. Suppose we have Sarika ma'am. Okay, Sarika ma'am is calling us out for a quick lunch or dinner at her home. So if she does that, we all go to her place and she has cooked delicious food out there. Now this food, when she's preparing, she prepares rice separately, gravy separately, and the salad separately, and all those things. And once we go, even if we are hungry, we don't directly put our hands inside the containers and start having it. We wait for the containers to come to the dining table, and most importantly, we wait for the spoons to come, and even more importantly, we wait for the plates to come. Listen to me very carefully. Only when the plates come, we use these tools to take the resource from the container and put it on the plate. Whatever rice, gravy, salads we are talking about are all those resources that are available online, which will be assisting your subject directly. Now, if Shivakumar sir is an English teacher and he would like to know more about English on the computer, then he'll be just trying to type the best resources for English. He will be getting websites like BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. He'll be getting websites like British Council. He'll be getting websites like edufine.com. All these are some of the websites where he's getting information about English. That means those websites are more of resources. And at the same time, to use English in the classroom, suppose he has some kind of a quiz competition software. It could be quizzes.com or it could be Kahoot. Now, those are tools, just like the spoons, just like the way we have spoons. And those tools could be used to convey that resource. to convey that rice to the plate, you have that resource. And the platforms, that means Zoom could be a platform, Google Slides could be a platform, uh, Google Meet could be a platform. All these are platforms on which your resources and tools are arranged. You don't directly put the food on the dining table and directly have it. No, we don't do that. We wait for the plates to come, right? That's why platforms are the most important. So when you try to categorize your search in terms of plates, platforms basically, and spoons, no, tools basically, and rice, no, sorry, it's the resource. When you try to categorize them and start searching, things become much more easy, right? So anyways, we are here right now on Google Earth, which acts like some kind of a tool for geography teachers or English teachers. So here in this case, you can see that I was there at Eiffel Tower. Let's go to some other place. If you would like to travel the world, any place, you can just put it on the chat. Any location you would one over here. Let's go to that location. Chat. Which location would you like to go to? Taj Mahal, Ridhima. Let's take you to Taj Mahal. Here we go. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal. Indian restaurant. Really? Taj Mahal Monument. Park in Karachi. Restaurant in Phenom. West Gate. Enter the Taj Mahal. Behind the scenes of the Taj Mahal. Really? Agra. Yeah. Mausoleum in Agra. Here we go. So Ridhima is taking us to Taj Mahal, and this is how it travels. So the best part of Google Earth is that whenever you talk about a subject and when you try to relate that subject with one kind of a location on the map. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, one kind of location on the map. It'll actually take you there. And right now we are all there at Taj Mahal. Now you can hear you when you talk about a Mughal Empire as such, or Mughal dynasty as a social studies teacher. There is a line in the textbook. You would have read that Mughal Empire were very keen with design and architecture, and all Mughal emperors monuments have tomb-like structure on the top, arch-like structure on the front. When you look at the history textbook, all these lines are written, but the students don't really get it. They feel bored, and that's why social studies is considered to be a very, very boring subject, when it is actually not the case. See, what you can do is you can directly take the students to that location by dragging and dropping this pegman. Now this person who's there on the right side called as PEGMAN, and the moment you do that, it'll take you there like this, and it'll give you an appearance as if you're there right in front of Taj Mahal. Now that's huge and massive, right? I think it's going to rain over here. Yeah. Shall we go to the next place then in that case? You can rotate the image in all different direction. A beautiful Indian girl as well. Yeah. Foreigners as well. Nice time pass. Literally, I'll tell you, once you get addicted to Google Earth, you can just roam around the world. Any other location would you like to travel to, teachers? Okay. No, that's it. Okay, fine. I thought you'll be Burj Khalifa. Okay. Anyone else? Hajj? No, Hajj is actually banned. Switzerland. Some places they don't really allow. That's a good question. Let's try to go to Switzerland. Where am I just go to Switzerland. It's very simple, and there are a lot of other things here on Google Earth. You can even make your own quiz, and you can conduct it with the students, and you can talk about it. But right now, I'm not just showing all the details of this. Google Earth, and right now we are all there at Switzerland. And let me see if I can get some good location out there. Okay, I can see some beach over here. I hope Pigman has, okay, we've got a lot of blue points. I'm just dropping him randomly in one location in Switzerland, and let's see how the location is. Somewhere near the beach. No, I'm there in some street. And that is Switzerland for you. Beautiful, right? Yeah. Let's take a walk. Yeah, you can keep pressing this arrow mark, and you can just take a walk. Going near the beach. How clean the place is there. I've got two dogs. Hey, they look same like the dogs in India. Foreign to sab alag thodi hoga. Anyways, so in this way you can just get into Switzerland, and in fact about the subject, and it's quite addictive. You would have seen that. In fact, now some of you must be like, yahan pe bhi chalo na, wahan pe bhi chalo na. There are some places where you would like to go to. Now again, we have a concept of 3D, we have 2D. We'll talk about all those things during the training program. Right now, let's go to the next tool, and let me stop share the screen. Yeah, it was Roger Federer's house. Maybe. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we have a lot of websites for commerce as well. ECONEDLINK, econedlink.com. Pratik Shah. You can just check that for commerce subjects. There are a lot of other things as well. Chemistry, of course, you saw FET and Rakesh. You saw O Labs. There are so many for chemistry. Beaker app. Yeah. Yeah. The list is just long. I can't really complete all of those things right now. Let me focus on something that's really, moving the education industry to another level, and that's called as augmented and virtual reality. You would have heard about this terminology. Yeah. No. Yes. I'll give you a very good meaning of, not very good, what exactly is the meaning of augmented reality. Now, augmented reality actually means, screen sharing start now. Augmented reality actually means that, now I'm there in this particular surrounding. You're able to see me. You're able to see the things that are arranged at the back, and you're able to see my book and things like that. So these are the things that I'm able to touch and feel, and these are real, and that's why this is reality. Now, in this current reality, if I bring another layer of information, which is not new, but which is adding some more information in this current reality, that's called as augmented reality. Augmentation means exaggeration. Now you know what exaggeration means. Generally, when a husband and wife fight, husband would have told that आज आज दाल में थोड़ा नमक कम है. That's all. बहुत छोटी चीज है. And you know how well the wife augments that. Now you're getting an understanding of what augmentation means. Yeah, augmented reality is about exaggerating the current reality, and that's cool. That's nice. And with that concept, many coders across the globe have come up with fantastic tools with which you can bring anything inside the classroom. Anything. It could be dinosaur, it could be elephant, it could be clouds, it could be mountains, it could be whole country over here. Yeah, whole earth itself, whole solar system. So there are so many websites or mobile applications with which you can actually learn about augmented reality. I'll show you some of them, but the first one will be by Government of India, and that's called as ePathshala AR. Now you would have heard about ePathshala AR. So can we say augmented is 3D? Absolutely, Preeti. Why not? Now all the 3D figures that you're making could be converted to augmented reality. We can do that. So let me click on select class. I click on class 9. I click on subject, say biology. You need to have the textbook of NCRT. That's all. And I just select the chapter 5. Yeah, anything, Surekha. You're right. I select the topic and I select the figure. Say I would like to select figure 5.2. Now, when I use ePathshala AR, I need to have the NCRT textbook with me. Back in those days in NCRT textbook, I just have a printout of one chapter. You remember on the top, we used to have some kind of barcodes, which will actually take us to, when we scan that, it will take us to some kind of a question paper or some modules. Then that barcode changed to QR code, which will take you to some audio video content and things like that. You might remember that. But now each and every image that's there on your textbook has become a code, just like the way barcode, QR code. Now image is the code. You remember which image we have chosen? We had chosen figure 5.2. I'm coming down, that's 5.2. And the moment I scan it, I just have to hold the camera there for some 10-15 seconds, and you can see cells of an onion peel getting augmented. Can you see that? Yeah, so that's an onion. And the experiment that I used to perform in the lab, that'll work over here. See, I just click on the onion. Yes, Preeti, you're right again. I keep tapping on it, and I am performing the experiment that we all did during our lab days. That's beautiful, right? I'm just taking the peel out there, putting it on a slide. This is called as a slide, right? If I'm not wrong. I just keep tapping on it, and you can see that potassium permanganate, right? Or safranine, I don't remember. I keep clicking on that. I have the dropper over here, and after that I need the glass piece, or cover slip. Yeah, that's the name, right? The cover slip is placed over here. It is placed under the microscope, and after placing it under the microscope, I need to go onto the top to look at the eyepiece. Microscope, here we go. And the moment I tap on it, I can see the onion peel. No, onion cells, or the cells of an onion peel. I hope you're getting the point. This is nice. This is superb. E-Pathshala AR. I never thought Government of India would have taken so much of an effort. This is not so easy as well, teachers. It requires a lot of coding and quite expensive at this stage, as you know. But still, this is a fabulous job done by the team, whoever has done that. Let's go to some other figure. How about figure 5.5? I always choose figure 5.5. If teachers are coming back again, you'll know. So let's search for figure 5.5. It's 5.3. I just changed the pages. Prokaryotic cell, that's 5.4. And this is 5.5. Look at this. This is animal cell. And the moment I scan it, you can see the animal cell. No. Animal cell getting augmented. I hope you're able to understand. Now here in this case, you can see the cell completely right over here. I can just get inside completely. I can come outside. I can look into the label over here. Suppose if I want to see only the Golgi apparatus, I click on that. No, I have clicked on mitochondria. And it looks like, yeah, I don't want to say. Yeah, it looks like a bread. That's what I felt like saying. Yeah, Golgi apparatus. I click on centrioles. Golgi apparatus. Yeah, this is how Golgi apparatus looks like. Vacuoles. Yeah. Lysosomes. Hey, wow, look at this. I can also travel along with it. See? Anyways, that's okay. That's augmented reality. Endoplasmic reticulum. Yeah. Okay. Now is a stage when some of the teachers out there would be like, had this been taught during my days by my teacher, I would have been a biologist or a doctor today, right? Some of you are thinking like that. Anyways, that's bound to happen, and yeah, we can't really help it. So this is some things related to uh, augmented reality of ePathshala AR. And right after that, let me show you something more. Yeah, so right after this, if any teacher out there would like to know more about this thing called as augmented reality, some of you are very well known to AR Lupa. I guess most of you know this. So the moment I open AR Lupa, it has got another augmentation level altogether. So this application was initially the first application, which was used by many teachers across the country to talk about augmented reality. So let me just quickly come over here and do my regular stuff of getting an elephant. I really like this elephant. Yes, Saban Sharma, definitely. We have 11th and 12th subjects also covered in. For business and economics, I'm not really sure if augmented reality is there or not, but we need to search about it. I think if you try this application called as Google Expeditions, you might know about that. Okay, now that's my pet animal over here. So people generally have dogs and cats as pet. Yeah. Yes, augmented reality is supported only on smartphones, but I have elephants over here. I can even get some tigers, and then I call this guy Gaja, and I talk to the students. It's pure fun when the students look at such models over here. I just click on plus, and I've got say for example, let's get a blue whale. Do we have? Okay, that's a shark. I just have to search the different animals, and that's what I'm doing right now. Let's get a tiger. So right near the elephant, I can even have the tiger present over here. See, yeah, this guy's a little big. I can make him small. Okay, yeah. How about this? Now, in this way, teachers can bring multiple animals and talk about the comparison of different sizes of animals and talk about it. And this guy makes noise. Yeah, if you install it, you'll get to know the point. Am I sharing the sound? No. Yeah. Anyways, you can even record the session completely over here by clicking on the video recorder, and this is getting recorded. You can talk about it. Even you can be part of this by just coming over here like this. Yeah, you can be like that's okay. That's not a nice position for the elephant to be like this, and you can talk looking at the camera, record it completely, and then stop recording, share it on WhatsApp. That's nice, right? I stop this. I come back, and that's AR Looper for you. One last application on augmented reality, which might serve most of your purpose. Most of the models are present over here. For English, I'm coming back, ma'am. AR Looper has got some stuff for English. But at the same time, for English, I would really prefer you to directly go to learnenglishwithkids.com, British Council Learn English, BBC Learning English. These are some of the websites for English as such. Yeah. So let me quickly open. What was I going to open? Expeditions. Now, Google Expeditions is a fabulous tool again, where you have lots of augmented and virtual reality. On the top, you can just have to click on AR or VR. I just click on AR right now to give you an idea what it looks like. And these are some of the things that are present over here. Ancient Wonders, the Scarlet Letter, Ionic Theory. Let me click on Ionic Theory and I click on View in AR. The moment I do this, I again just scan the place over here, and let's see if we get something. Okay, we got the floor. I tap on it. Now this is inside of an atom. I hope everybody's able to see that. So that's the protons and the neutrons right at the center, and all those things that are revolving around it are electrons. Chemistry just got interesting a little bit, right? So, and you can see at the bottom you have got some explanations of the same. I go to the next one, and that's electrons. My God, look at the way it's the electron cloud, they call it, and this is what it is actually, means. I click on electrons and they have some explanations for that. I go to the nucleus part, and this is the nucleus with protons and electrons. No, protons and neutrons in equal numbers. Atoms of different elements. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, we have it over here. So we have uranium. I can literally count. I have gold, gold, gold. This is how gold looks like. End of the day, it's all about, these arrangement, which costs whatever gold costs. And this is beautiful hydrogen. Only one proton and one electron, no neutron. That's the beauty of hydrogen. The only element without a neutron. Yeah, I come back. Here you have a lot of augmented reality for physical education as well. I mean, if you just come over here to expeditions and type different sports, you have different topics on the top, and the moment you do it, you'll get things related to how to play volleyball, how to play hockey, what are the rules and regulations, what is a body posture, and things like that. You get it over here. So I'll be talking about that during the training. Let me close this right now. Did I do that? Yeah. So that was about augmented and virtual reality. Too much of an information in 1 hour? No? Yeah, too much. Yeah, I understand. Don't worry about it, teachers. It's just try to make note of all these things, and whenever you get time, just go through all of those things. But don't be scared, or don't be get like intimidated with all these information. These are really good, and once you start using them in the classroom, based on the way, if you want to use it as a resource or tool, it'll really be very helpful to all of you. And you know what, online classes are the best methods. Your work gets reduced drastically. 90% of your teaching job gets conveyed with that one or two augmented reality itself, and students will not get up from their place. See, it's been like a nearly 50-55 minutes since you are all sitting over here. Did anybody feel like getting up and going back? No, because the information is that good. The mango is really sweet for you to keep on biting it and biting it and biting it. So that's why I really feel that when you start using all these resources and tools in the right way, sometimes there might be misinformation passed. Not all things that come over this mobile phone is always right, so you need to be very careful. it will really impact students. Online classes are the best. Instead of 3 periods, you put that I'm going to teach electricity and its fundamentals for 3 periods, but you can finish that in 15 minutes, and the next 2 periods you can play with the students. Some of the principals are sitting over here. Don't mistake me, sir, what I'm trying to say. But the point over here is the lessons become much more easy when it's on usage of all these tools. Finally, the last two things that I want to talk, and I'll try to ensure that that gets completed before 12 o'clock, or maximum of 5-10 minutes it might get extended. And these two are the game changers for all the teachers out there. There are a lot of problems and a lot of things that's coming across with respect to effective online communication. But this particular session, in the next 10 minutes or 15 minutes, whatever I'm going to speak, it's going to really change the way you look at computers. Let me give you what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take control of your computers right now. So that means indirectly, whenever I change a slide on my computer, that gets changed on yours. So if I have to take a presentation, generally when you try to arrange everything in a PPT, you share the screen to the students and you keep on changing the slides. How about I give the presentation to you on your computer and change the slide from my computer? That's interesting, right? Suppose if I have to share a video with you, I play the video and I share the screen and I give it to you, then you'll be able to hear the video, but not so clearly. Sometimes that might, get stuck based on your internet. How about if I give the video to your computer so that you can watch from your internet, so that it's very smooth? You can forward it without affecting other people. You can stop it without affecting the teacher computer. But still, as a teacher, I will have the control of that particular video. Did not understand, right? For most of you, it would have been just like 40% you would have understood. Remaining 60%, it's like a bouncer. Let me actually give what I'm trying to say. So what I'm going to do right now, teachers, I'm going to give a link on the chat right now. You need to click on the link. It will take you to a new window altogether. Maybe this is a platform that will decide if you really want to join the training program or not. So just try to join this as soon as possible. I'll be giving a link on the chat right now. You have to click on the link. It will take you to a new window. And the moment it takes you to a new window, enter your name and click on join listen. You ready for that? Yeah, I'll repeat it. I'll give a link on the chat right now. Click on that. It will actually take you to another window, or it might ask you to download the application. Download it. It's okay. Don't worry. And it'll ask for a code. The moment you join it, enter your name and click on join lesson. So here comes the first link. I click on live participation, and this is going to be your future lesson plans. That's how you're going to write it. I'll just here we go. The link is coming on to the chat in another some 10 seconds. 10, no, not that long. Here we go. Oh, that's great, Sapan ma'am. Here we go. The link has come onto the chat. Teachers, click on the link. It will take you to a new window. And right after that, it'll ask for your name. Enter your name and click on join lesson. Enter your name and click on join lesson. Come on, teachers. Let's have as many people participating as possible in this. It's pretty simple. It'll take you to a new window, and this is going to be the last tool actually. Okay. Anybody joined? Yeah, Rakshita and Subramaniam Ranginini. That's great. 2 people have already joined. 16 people. Kamla, Kiran, Mayur, Parvez. Okay, Sarika, Shabina. That's great. Sureka, Vamshi. Okay, come on, teachers. Keep joining. It's taking time. It's okay. No problem. Don't worry. That's great. I think 40 people already joined. Teachers, if you're not able to join, yeah, you will not be able to join. Click on the link right now. I have given another link on the chat. If you're not able to join, please click on the link right now. It'll give you another way of joining in. Just click on the link, enter your name and join in. 40, 80, 160, 200 people. I think I should get more. And here in this case, 40 people have. Those who have already joined, you all must be underwater. Am I right? Yeah, Amrita, Mahesh, Padmashri, Kavita, Lalita, Sadhana, Sandhya, Sheetal. Good job. Keep joining, teachers. Keep joining. I would like to request everyone to join. This will give you a very, very different experience. This is one of my favorites and I've been always using, and very successful implementation of live classes. I'm going to take you on a virtual. Okay, I can see some 33 people have already joined over here. Teachers, if you're not able to join, I'm giving you more links on the chat right now. Don't worry if you're not able to join. I'm going to give you more links. I've given you another link. Okay, thanks, Ridhima. Just enter your name and join in. That's it. I've given you another link right now. Come on, teachers. Try to join the link that I gave you just now. Yeah, you can join the new link. Pravalika, you can join the new link. Requesting you to please be a little patient because this is kind of taking everyone together. If you have already joined, I would request you to please explore underwater scenarios. Just try to zoom in, zoom out, move the screen from left to right to left. In case if you're in a mobile phone, you can just turn the mobile phone in all different directions. You'll get a very good essence of what you're doing. Yeah, I've sent the link, teachers. I've sent the link. Another link I've already sent. Okay, I'm giving you one more link, a new one. Shabana ma'am is okay. It's asking for a code. Om Prakash, if it's asking for a code, please type F5Q6R. I'm putting it on the chat. F5Q6R. Not able to join, Vasundhari? Shabana ma'am. Oh, that's great. You're already there. Yeah, you can click on another link that has come on the chat right now. Click on that. It will take you to a new window. Come on, teachers. Okay, Soumya has already joined over here. Okay, Sammy it is, right? Okay. Okay, Devinder, Ridhima, then Usha, Vaidehi, Vasundhara. That's great. Come on, teachers, keep joining. I'm going to give you one more last link and we will start the chapter. One more last link and I'll start the chapter. Okay. Are you there? Yes. I've given one more link. So if anybody is not able to join, you can join in the last link that I have given. Okay. And I'm also giving you another code for you to join. So this code. You can teach through, okay, it's not supporting Habib. Yeah, ma'am, you can teach through app, or no, you cannot teach through app. You have to teach through app if you're using a tablet, but this is more of a computer software. That's great. So here we go. So teachers, now you're all there in a place where you can see underwater scenarios, and let me just show you what I'm trying to say. Now here in this case, you can actually move the screen in all different directions, and at the same time, your friends can also do the same thing without affecting another computer. The best part is, if a teacher is talking about coral reefs, you can have a virtual reality image like this, and students can explore the bottom of the oceans through such kind of imageries. Now comes the interesting part. The moment I change the slide on my computer, coral reef topic is over. I'm changing the slide from my computer. The moment I change it here, it will get changed for everyone out there. Some of you must be there in Taj Mahal right now. Yeah, some of you must be there underwater. That's great. So everybody who was underwater, they just went to Taj Mahal, and the people who are already there at Taj Mahal, you must have gone to a place where it's an Eiffel Tower. Right? So I'm just changing the slide. At a time, I'm conducting some 5 to 6 classes right now, and that's why everybody's in different location. So the best part is, the moment I change the computer screen on my screen without even sharing the screen, it is getting changed on yours. This is called as a platform on which you put a resource and a tool and you serve it to the students to give a very, very productive and an output like this. I hope everybody is understanding that. Okay, let me change the slide back again. I hope everyone visited Taj Mahal right now. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. You can talk about white marble, you can talk about dome-like structures, you can talk about Mughal dynasties, various different things. So let me quickly change the slide again. Now, the moment I change the slide again, you're all able to see this picture of a lungs, right? Okay, the people who are there at Paris Eiffel Tower, come back to the place where you can see. I think you'll be able to see Great Wall of China. Okay, some people are really roaming, and the people who are there at Taj Mahal, you are able to see Great Wall of China here as well. That's great. Some of the teachers could join, some of them could not join. No. Okay, Redmi Note 7. I'm giving you one more link just because you've asked for it. So I go to this. If anybody wants to join and could not join so far, you can click on the okay link that's there on the chat right now. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen as well for you to see. Yes. So everybody's looking at the lungs. The lungs look like some, I don't know, some piece of meat, mutton, chicken. No, no, sorry. I'm changing the slide back again. The moment I change the slide, it'll take you to a website. That means I can bring an external website also onto this platform. Now, this website is about Math Playground. And the people who are there at Great Wall of China, you can actually draw your favorite monument. And I'll be able to see what you're drawing. Come on, teachers. Just keep joining in. Two people have joined recently: Amandeep, Arpita, Manjula, Mandeep, Pratyusha, Rajiv Tripathi. That's great. Shweta, Yatharth. Keep joining. Okay, now Max May, I think you would have played some games. I'm changing slide back again to show you a video. Let me show you a video right now. Don't worry. Yeah. Even if I don't play the video on my computer, it'll be actually playing on your device. Am I right? This is little complex, called as nearpod.com, but this is fantastic. Don't worry, I'll teach you in a very nice way. Okay, Sammy has drawn a good picture of mine. People are drawing as well on the computer screen. I'll give a chance to the other people also to draw. Don't worry. Some people are there at video. Right now, you're watching how does an aeroplane fly. And the best part is you're able to watch using your internet. If I share my computer screen, that means I'm actually showing my computer, which is my internet, and you're not doing anything. But here in this case, the internet gets distributed and the quality is good, right? I'm changing the slide back again. And there's a question that's popping up on the screen. You can start answering the question. And Deepak, that's a good drawing. Ma'am Huna, that's a good drawing. Insia, that's nice of you. That's great. Santosh Kumar, that's great. Manisha, that's great. And the people who are there underwater, I think you're there at Taj Mahal right now. You can just, so we have Subramaniam already marking the answer, Ridhima marking the answer. Svadha. I'm sorry, ma'am, if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Parvez Menon, then Kajal, Shabina, Sarika, Indrani, ma'am, you still did not answer your question. As a teacher, I'm able to see what you people are actually doing on the other side. So you have a control over what your students are doing up to a certain extent, right? Kavita, Sheetal, that's great. All of you have started answering the questions. I'm just changing the slide back again. The moment I change, okay, Sapan has not answered, but that's okay. You're able to see a place where you can draw anything that comes to your mind based on scenery. Yeah, here I can see Ashwini drawing a good diagram. Deepesh, that's a good one. Okay, okay. Some people, okay. Push, that's interesting too. Okay, Sammy, just you colored yourself just now. I'm just closing this here. And how about, yeah, and the people who are there at Taj Mahal, let me take you to the place where you can see the lungs. And that's a good drawing. Ridhima has just started drawing. Prabha, Deepak, Roma, Deepali, Naz, that's a good one. Shruti, that's a good one. Okay, somebody got an external picture. Shailja Mishra, that's smart of you. Selva has just started coloring as well. Rajalakshmi ma'am has submitted as well. That's great. Okay. And right after Great Wall of China, you can draw your favorite monument. And I click on, okay. Sun between two mountains is the common thing. Yeah, I can see the rivers. What about the house? Yeah, some people have drawn the house as well. And the birds, yeah, birds are also present. This is just not for diagram. I can see all your computers from here. That means what you're drawing. So the best part is if you want to ask some question to the students, they can simply write it over there on the board. And as a teacher, you can see from here. That is really interesting, right? So this is nearpod.com. That's the website. Some of you are asking on that. Yeah, that's great. Some of you are actually coloring it. Pooja Gupta, that's a good drawing. And Samrina, that's really a nice drawing. You have got good grip on the computer, no doubt in that. Okay, okay. And in some cases, the session is completed. Am I right? Yes, you can see the notification. And here we go. Okay, okay, that's great. In all the cases, the session is completed. I guess so. And I'm stopping the screen share. Yes, just meet core. We can see all the students, what they're presently doing right now. Yeah, some of the people could not join. Please don't mistake me. I just tried to include as many people as possible. About this, if I had opened another tab, my computer would have hanged. So I'll just be ready with another good computer very soon. I do not know what I'll do. I need to wait for another 1 year for that for sure. But yeah, once that's done, I'll do that, and I'll ensure more participation happens. Monitoring can be done in a very, very nice way in this kind of methodology. Yeah, whatever the students are doing, if they turn on the camera, even that's better. So teachers, that it's almost, we are there at the end of the session right now, and I hope, I promised you, right, this Sunday is going to be really very productive. I hope it was productive. Now this particular aspect of all these resources and tools and whatever we are discussing right now, it will stick on to you only when you practice it. So I request everyone, whoever has actually noted it down, spend some another 1 or 2 hours time over the week, and just try to incorporate all these things. And our training programs are also there all the time, each and every application. Apart from, so the whatever we have discussed right now, it's just I should say the top of the ice cream, cherry on the cake, you say, right? Cream on the ice cream, no, I don't know, whatever you call that, it's a very small part or tip of the iceberg. Yeah, that's how it sounds. I would like to request all the principals out there, if you would like to join all your teachers for the training program, then we can work around with the pricing. The pricing is really very affordable. You can look into the website, and I'm pretty sure for 21 hours with such kind of communication and tools, you wouldn't get the same training anywhere else in the country for sure. I'm very confident on that, because for the last 2-3 years we've been researching on this, about other trainers, other mission guru programs, and we were not really so happy, and we thought, okay, something has to be done for the pandemic situation at an affordable price, at the same time reaching a mass scale, so that some part of the country, one small student smiles because of this one session. Our motive or aim is already sorted out. So I really request everyone to look into the training program in detail, do your research about the pricing here and there, and I'm sure you'll be surprised, and you'll have an amazing experience in the training program also. So principals, if you would like to have all the teachers put together, we can work around on the pricing for a better rate as well. I don't really mind charging less if the number of teachers are more, because anyways it's going to satisfy my times investment. That's it. So thank you so much, teachers. It was great interacting with everyone. Trust me, I was able to see some of you smiling at times, and getting completely involved in here. So I really appreciate that. It's not so easy to sit for one continuous hour, in fact more than that, and still you manage to pull it up. I think a little bit of an extra effort, your students will smile the same way. Thank you so much, teachers. Keep smiling. Happy
Teachers and school leaders, there is a feedback form which is coming on the chat. I would request everyone to kindly fill it so that we can get in touch with you if you are interested to take the course for all your teachers in your school. Thank you very much. Batch is starting on 31st of May. So kindly enroll for the course. You'll be getting many more with respect to your subject, be it your maths or physics or chemistry or biology or Hindi or English or business studies or accountancy or physical education, yoga, meditation, anything. You'll be able to get a lot of resources, tools, and platforms from our course. So please register and enroll for the course. The price is very, very, very minimal. And if you come in as a group or if you want to take it as a school, then you will get in touch with us. Just go to our website. There you will find all the details. Thank you very much. Uh, 10 days training means every day 2 hours. So total 10 into 2, 20 hours of training will be given, sir. Every day 2 hours from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. it will be there. And if you register now as a school, you will be able to talk to us, and we'll be getting in touch with you, and we can sort out the pricing as well, depending on the number of teachers. Yes, after the training, there will be an assessment. Once the assessment is done, everyone will be receiving a certificate if they have completed the assessment. The timings would be 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the evening every day for 10 days. We would request you please head over to our website to check out the pricing. Thank you. Website link is constantly coming on the chat along with the feedback form. I would request you to kindly enroll for the course.